Hey, welcome guys, we are continuing my own deep dive into the lore of League of Legends so that I have some more background when it comes to predicting Arcane's future. This is actually somewhat addictive. I very much enjoyed watching the Get Jinx video and the other one, analyzing it. There was just so much stuff that I could somehow relate to Arcane, and that was such a pleasure to analyze it. Thanks so much for your comments and explanations, by the way. I appreciate the fact that you were as understanding and you didn't go after me that you don't know this, you don't know that. I appreciate getting some opinions, some feedback and knowledge when it comes to the life of Piltover and Zone. And so I want to continue doing that because it was so much fun recording that video. I enjoy watching these videos, the League of Legends content with the background story, because it gives me extra knowledge and it allows me to become Arcane writer for a second and just imagine where they would go with what they have been given. So that's fantastic. We are continuing that. What I want to record today is a reaction to Ekko's seconds, which I was told it introduces Ekko and his ability, which I might know what it is because I did read about Ekko. Ekko is such a cool character. I love him. Then we're going to watch target practice as well. So I'm going to continue doing that. And in the very next video, not this one, but the next one, I'll be recording a reaction to Warriors that you have requested. I have seen a tiny bit of Warriors, just a bit for the sake of my Arcane videos when it comes to Caitlyn and Vi when they're running together, but I had no idea it's a whole almost 3 minutes long trailer. Anyway, jumping right into Ekko's second's new champion teaser.
People waste a lot of time. Then they wish for more. They want more hours in their days, more days in their years, more years in their lives. Because if they had all that extra time,
that's whoa!
they could fix any mistake. I don't need hours or days or years. I only need seconds.
Oh my god! Oh! Oh my! Oh no!
Here's the thing about time. If you can't make the most out of any given moment, then you don't deserve a single extra second.
Oh yay! Oh my god, that was amazing! Wait. I love the fact that the wall painting is there. I had no idea that that comes from the actual League of Legends background lore. I think that is Gainz, right? Because that person, that boy, I recognize him for sure. He was there. But obviously they added some features in the Arcane. For example, they painted Vander, and I think Vi was there because they thought that they lost her, and obviously Powder was there, and also that girl with red hair that Jinx thought it was Vi in her hallucination when she was attacking the warehouse where later on Caitlyn was investigating. This is fantastic. I knew that Ekko is a boy who can mess with time, but I'm not sure how that works technically. He did say that he uses seconds, so I don't think he can go back years in time, for example 6-7 years, and save Vander. I don't think that could happen in Arcane. So having said that, I think it could only influence his own fights if he does develop it. I don't think he developed developed it already, because then he probably would have used it in one of the fights that we have seen in Arcane. We did see a fair share of Ekko fighting, especially in chapter 7 or 6, yeah, when he saved Vi and Caitlyn by, well, abducting them. I don't think he can do that, although when he was fighting with Jinx, he did... No, wait, I think he did that. He used the compass thingy, the clock, on the chain. I would need to rewatch the whole fight with him and Jinx and check if he actually used that, but I don't think he did. I think it was only suggested that he would, knowing that based on that champion teaser, he can do that. This is his ability in the game, and he would probably use that in, I think, in season 2. Maybe that's the point of him and Heimerdinger getting together, because we know that they are both bright minds. They come from two different worlds, up and down, but together they are both sort of connectors. I like to consider some characters in Arcane as connectors. That's the name I use. So characters that don't only live in their own part of the city, whether it's Piltover or like Nation or Zone, but they try to reach out to the other one, try to like combine them together. Again, God. Heimerdinger, Ekko, these are for sure connectors in a way. They will find a way to maybe use that time ability, and maybe since Arcane is a loose adaptation, maybe they will somehow make it possible to go back in time further than just seconds. That would be very interesting if, for example, someone died and Ekko would go back in time and save that person. Obviously, that creates the problem of time paradox, because if someone dies and you find out that that person dies, then you go back in time to save them. That person is alive, doesn't die, hence you don't go back in time to save them because they never died. So yeah, that's a whole other thing that Harry Potter Prisoner of Azkaban did not get quite right. But what a cool trailer. I loved it. I love the fact that Ekko was reflecting on time, especially given their situation, how Benzo died, how Vander died. Going back in time would be the easiest solution to that. Right, the next one I'm going to react to is called Target Practice with Caitlyn and Dayz. So I don't know if you've watched some of my Arcane videos, you know that I am, like many of us, major Kate and Vi shipper. I did several videos on them, watched their scenes more times that I could count, more times that I could care to admit. So I am particularly interested in content regarding Caitlyn and Vi, because it can give you some base when it comes to predicting where they're going to go next in season 2, and there's so many theories going around. I already made one video about that, but I'm a bit worried. I think we are all worried, especially since Amanda Overton lately stated in that Reddit thread that there's a part that we will love and a part that we'll probably hate. So let's just hope the part that we will hate is not something like tragic or like very, very bad. But yeah, that's a whole other content. This is a League of Legends sort of a deep dive that I'm doing, enjoying it so much. So we are going to watch Target Practice right now. Oh my! Dayz is so buff. Wow! Holy shit! They keep just nodding. Wild Rift trailer, yeah. Okay, that was so cool. Wait, it's still going on. Oh my god, wait! Oh, Cupcake, because that's her nickname. But is it also her nickname in the game? We know that. I think it was Jinx that came up with that. There's a short little scene in season 1. There's only season 1, but in I think first episode where you can see a Cupcake right next to Powder. I don't know what it was supposed to foreshadow, but it's for sure there. If you pay attention, it's there. But look. It means that she hit 18 targets and Jace hit 17. That was awesome because I very much enjoyed their relationship. I enjoyed that it is a sort of a man and a woman relationship that's not supposed to be romantic, obviously, but they're very much partners. They're very much working towards the same goal. They have a lot in common. They grew up together, so it's great to see them being as natural with each other. I think there was some sort of a lust and they ran towards it, which means that maybe in season 2, when Caitlyn becomes a sheriff of Piltover, as we know she will become a sheriff of Piltover now that Marcus is gone. I doubt it will happen like straight away unless we do a time jump or something, and depends what happens. If, I don't know, Cassandra dies and who dies, but we know that Jace, Victor, these are characters that aren't really supposed to die. Victor is supposed to go through his whole transformation. Jace is supposed to whatever the hell Jace is supposed to do. Surely with his hammer, he still has a long way to go in season 2. I don't think he's redundant. Obviously, Caitlyn is not redundant. She's supposed to become a sheriff of Piltover. So that just tells me that they will be cooperating in one way or another. And it's a pleasure to see Caitlyn being as confident, shooting like basically from her backside. That reminded me of Slash and Guns N' Roses playing a guitar on his back. Yeah, she's so great at what she does. And we already had the opportunity to see Caitlyn doing just that, but she was just a kid when she was aiming during the practice target with Grayson. I love that. I love that scene. It showed us basically the essence of Caitlyn. I love these trailers. They're giving me so much joy, and it's great going along with you guys. So I will be doing next ones. There's so much stuff to go through and cover, and I very much appreciate Master of Puppets help. Also, Piotr did some tips. So if you want to discuss stuff or whatever, you can drop a comment or like find me on Discord. I very much appreciate all your comments. I read them, and it's great discovering that lore. I had no idea that it would be so much fun, and since there's like nothing to go with when it comes to Arcane itself, they give us nothing. I think going through these League of Legends lore, doing a deep dive, might really be something useful overall for the sake of my videos and for the sake of my sanity while waiting. I very much appreciate you guys dropping by and explaining stuff to me, and thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. Stay safe. This was Ola. Bye.